Hi everybody, Bo Yoder here. I just finished a very spicy lunch, and my wife is off doing errands and picking up the kids from school, so I've got the baby with me. So this may be a little fractured, and pardon me if my nose continues to run because I had some extra hot habanero hot sauce. It was awesome. But I just walked back to look at the market, and I'm seeing both a teachable moment and another little interesting flurry that I want to be trading on. So I'm going to go ahead and delete all of these drawing tools and create a new area of operations. So I want you to take a look at the 5-minute chart. Basically come back down to the range lows. Lots of tails there. Looks like the ranges lows are holding. However, I want to show you if you're fishing in an area where there could be a breakdown or something like that, how do you adjust for that? So basically my new area of operations would need to take out these lows for me to have any kind of worry about buying into the bid. So essentially I'm looking at an area that looks more or less like this. So I can't imagine this market's not going to go take out that high. In fact, you know what? It's probably going to come back up to this area here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and define my grid. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little aggressive. Let's see. Let's see if I can adjust those a little bit, make them more even. Yeah, there we go. Kind of evening the ladders out. All right, that looks pretty good. So with that, let's go ahead and start putting a few bids out there. I want to miss this fill. Here, let me just buy on the bid. I'm going to maybe get a little bit of a tick lower here. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and drop down to the 1-minute chart. Let's see. I don't want to miss this. Here, I'm going to pay up 1 tick because nope, I got it. Great. All right. Buy it on the bid, sell it on the ask. So you can see where I was before. To kind of follow up from the previous video, it looks like I missed 2 flips, and then we had another false breakout. I definitely would have gotten rid of it at that point. So maybe missed another 3 points of profit. All right, so there's a violent drop. As the breakdown occurs, there's the fade move already. A little bit of a false breakdown. Didn't get me filled, even though it's low ticks. That's a little unfortunate, but we'll soon see. Okay, got the next level. Buy it on the bid, sell it on the ask. And then let me go ahead and just make sure I have in case this thing runs away, make sure I have my stop loss here. So worst case scenario, I get 1, 2, no wait, let's see. Yeah, I got 2 contracts, 3 contracts. So I need to put my stop loss down here. In case this thing pukes itself for 3 contracts. And there we go. All right. So I'm essentially buying what I believe is going to be a false breakdown in the face of a longer term uptrend. There's a lot of support there. We've had all this coiling energy. We're just basically playing within the range. If we can get a spike and a push back up into these levels, then I'll get my fills. So already we had our breakdown. I got my 2 contracts off. Coming back up, almost got filled, tick or 2 short. As this bottom progresses, maybe we'll get a retest of the lows. Just need another tick to the upside. Done. Beautiful. All right. So spotted on the bid, sold it to the ask, rebidding. All right, and there's a violent pushback. That's great. I think the odds of me getting filled at 86.50 at this point is probably pretty low. we'll probably retest the lows, and I'll get another flip off from 83.50 back to 85. But the fact that it snapped back so violently is a really good thing. It means my forecast and opinion about this area of operations is so far so good, proven to be correct. Today's just a stop-seeking day. It doesn't really have a lot of directionality, so they're just going down to tap out the lows. Remember, we had a big double bottom that provoked the previous video's long trading flurry. And we just rinsed out those lows, took out the stops. Here, if I go to the 5-minute again, you can see that. So if you bought this this double bottom, you got a little bit of profit, and then it just ground you to death, and it just stopped you out. So now's the moment of truth. Was that just baloney? Was that a ripoff? And now are we going to zorch back to the upside? Or am I the idiot here, and we're just about to begin pushing down to a new downtrend? We shall soon see. In the meantime, I got one flip off. Let's see how many more I can get. My guess is that we're going to get the 83.50s refilled easily, and probably get that flip off at 85 without too much trouble. And then it'll either zoom back up, in which case I'll probably be done, or it'll start chopping sideways a little bit, and maybe I'll get another 83.50 to 85 flip off. Maybe these lows will get rinsed out. Maybe I'll get an 82. I don't know. We'll see. Good capitulatory bounce. Now we're re-exploring that support. Let's see if I can get filled here. I'm one tick away. It'd be kind of sad if it turns there. I love a double dip. Not going to give it to me. Ah, that's too bad. Oh well, I still got one contract left. See where it goes from here. Oh, it's okay, guy. I'm right here. Yeah. You gonna come up and help me? Maybe you'll do this someday too. Alright, so support is holding, it's chopping sideways. Again, I'd love one more down thrust and then a sharp rejection. That would give me an extra flip and also probably trigger the bull move, taking us back up to take out those 86.50s. Let's see what the 5-minute looks like. Yeah, good reversal candlestick there. There's definitely going to be a large constituency buying above that bar's high, so that should hopefully drive us back up to 86. Actually, right now the market making community is probably depressing price in order to get some inventory to sell to that area right there. So we're seeing that happen. Let's see if we can see that in the microstructure. Yeah, just a little choppy sideways. Ooh. Do I detect a malodorous stench? I think I do. Well, in that case, I'm rooting for a quick pop here so I can cut this video and go take care of business. Money never sleeps, and neither do dirty diapers. You snuck that one out when Mom wasn't here, you sneaky little devil. All right, support shoring up. Let's see if we can release to the upside. Little market structure higher low, potentially going to a higher high. Let's see what happens. If we come back up here and fail to break out, liquidity pool theory would say we're going to go back and tap out the lows. Just parked for now. chopping sideways. Again, if we can explore down a little bit, get that 83.50 back, I think I can easily flip that at 85 before there's a more significant release to the upside. Doesn't look like I'm wrong here. We could still obviously go down and stop out for a blowout, but usually that's something that would happen in a more emotional and faster manner. It's really fighting here. The bulls are definitely stepping up, and the market makers are fading the breakdown. Get ready to squeeze it back to the upside. If that occurs, you've got all the people who just got stopped out who are mad. You've got the revenge trading liquidity that's going to come slamming in and drive the market a little bit higher. And remember, I don't need this thing to go back to the high of the day. I only need to get back up to 86.50. Not even halfway. Okay, there's another test of the lows. LPT ping pong theory. Any market that fails to substantially break below a significant low is likely to go back and test the highs. So here's another cycle back to the upside, back to 85, which could give us maybe a breakout attempt. Just sitting there digesting that bottom. Okay, here's the breakout attempt. Did not get my fill at 83.50, unfortunately. Let's see if this breakout can actually do something. It's halting right now. The real trigger above that 5-minute high would be these highs back here. So we're talking about 85.75. That's really the place that most of the price action based market makers are probably going to be selling to. Still one tick away. Still bound up within the range. Okay, there's our one tick exploratory breakout. Nothing very passionate or exciting there. Wiggle, wiggle. All right, 86. Let's see if we can get two more. We definitely have a breakout at this point. We're into a trend phase. See if I can get to 86.50 and get paid. Oh, 25. Now the worst case scenario would be I don't get filled at 86.50, and then it just meanders sideways, you know, between 86.50 my offer, my ask, and then 83.50 my next bid. I don't think that's going to happen though. I think this thing is chosen to move up, and I really just need one more push to the upside, and I'm paid. And waiting for the fill, waiting for the fill, waiting for the fill, waiting for the fill. No fill. Bingo. All right. I am back to flat. I have poopy diapers. I'm going to call it here at 13 minutes. Let me go ahead and close all my open orders. And let me figure out what that was, what actually happened there. All right. So I did 2 flips. So kind of lame. Only 2 flips, but here we go. Again, I'm basing this all on a $1,000 base lot, so it's infinitely scalable, and you can do the math in your head. So the 2 videos you've seen today, I've done other stuff in my personal account, but in terms of this public stuff teaching you about the market making, made 26, lost some to commissions, so 1893. I need to double check that. That seems like a big commission load. Let me just think about that logically. So 26. 25 minus 18.93, $7.32, and I only did 4 contracts. That's $1.83 a contract. That's wrong. I think there's an error there. So I'm not exactly sure what I made, but let's just call it 20 bucks. So it's a 2% day if you were looking at it from a $1,000 perspective. So again, dead market. Nothing really going on. 100% win rate. No stops, no blowouts. Just in the meandering chop, and was able to make a percent or two. So, all right, I'm gonna go take care of poopy diapers and try to figure out why this thing is, or what the real numbers are, and why this thing is telling me that my commissions are higher than they should be. Maybe there's a setting that I have to do that isn't working, or maybe the website is different from the Ninja Broker side. I don't know. Find out. For that, thanks as always for listening, and we'll see you on another little demo.